Hello. If you're new here, my name is Aaron and I like to build things out of toys and model kits. I'm by no means a professional, I'm more of a tinkerer in the world of plastic trash. What I have been doing recently is making alternate Konflikt47 vehicles for cheaper than what you can buy them for. This is a resin kit I got from my local hobby store for €18, and this is going to be the start for my build I'm calling Red Dawn. Let's start scratching that build. So I have the kit all laid out and I have to say it's very clean in that there's no flashing to take off, which is always a bonus. I probably won't use all of this items and I'm gonna save some for another build, but what I also have in this is a toy tank gifted to me by a subscriber of the channel, and Mr. Wolflag. Thank you so much, sir. I always feel like the 10-year-old me on Christmas morning when I ripped the packaging only to realise it was my brother's toy instead, and I've a chemistry set which is far less exciting. Sorry, underlying issues I think I need to speak to my therapist about. Since my brother isn't here to snatch it from my chunky monkey fingers, it's mine now, and it said on the box that there was sound effects which don't seem to work. It's a shame. Never mind, I need to take this apart, and I always feel like Sid from Toy Story when I do this and say a little sorry to the toy for what I'm about to do. Sorry. So with the insides gutted, I'm making a plan on what I can use. I know I want to build a tank, and before I get comments saying it's too big for tabletop gaming, I know. I just like making these alternate versions to give you guys ideas on how to build your own versions. Plus I have chunky monkey fingers that don't play well with 1.72 scale model kits. Here's my idea. Use the tank for the bottom half and some of the resin kit for the top half. I think a plan is forming. I like the shape and it's very different from what I've built in the past. And obviously if you guys have any ideas on future Konflikt47 builds, let me know in the comments. So I just need to do some chopping. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where I flew too close to the plastic gods. I broke my clippers, and public service announcement, always wear safety glasses because model kits can always fight back. Luckily I have another beefier set I can use. With all the chopping complete, the gap I've made will make the tank sit flush to the ground now, so I just need to get it all back together. I glue both halves of the resin kit together, and while those two get to know each other, I address the hole in the top of the tank where the turret used to sit. I'm just going to cut some 2mm styrene down to size so I can cover the gaping hole at the top of the tank, which means then I can put the resin kit on top and get that glued into place. I want to bulk out the sides of the tank, so I'm going to use the inside of a Kinder egg and I'll just greeble that up before I glue it onto the tank. When I first started, I used to get a lot of self-doubt with different coloured bits used to get glued onto my builds, but you just have to trust the process. Some people draw a picture. I'm not a good drawer and prefer to just go with the flow. Like wet on wet, I go plastic on plastic. I glue various bits that came with the resin kit down and start adding to the Kinder eggs. These are the pew-pews that came with the resin kit. Excuse my chunky hairy monkey hand. With the pew-pews in place, I'm just trying to see where I can get more bits added to this tank, and so I reach for inspiration from one of my bit boxes. And this is probably why I love kit bashing so much. There is always something you can find that when you put together make something totally different. Now, while I'm making a housing for a cannon, it's code word time. If you're leaving a comment, and I hope that you do, leave the code word in the comments so I know you're a watcher and not just a peeper. And the code word is cotton. Please like and also subscribe to the channel if you're the first time here. It really helps the channel get noticed in the YouTuber algorithm. Now that I have my third cannon, I can glue that into place. I took a step back and thought maybe I should have placed the cannon in the top of the cockpit, but logistically and for health and safety reasons, I decided against it as the blast from the middle cannon was too close to the pilot. So I just stuck the other bit of canopy into place. I also spotted that there was a gap at the front of the tank, which I covered with a Sherman tank panel, if I can get it into place. I then did a second pass with greeblies to try and give it more of an imposing look, before I called it good and it was on the turntable ready for primer. While the paint dried, I'm going to try and do something different with this build and give it some blast effects. So I ordered 50 small balloons from Amazon, broke out the resin and some red paint from Army Painter, added a couple of drops of the red paint and stirred that mixture around. Stuck a balloon I almost bust a lung over trying to inflate it into a container and then dribbled the resin over the balloon. Because this is UV resin, I had enough time to shape the resin, then zap it with the light before it lost too much shape. Now this next bit I hadn't really thought through, and knowing the other half as a fear of balloons, didn't quite know how I was going to deflate it. So I just gently coaxed it off the balloon, hoping it wouldn't go pop, and to my surprise, the resin came off, and it was in the shape that I'd poured it in. Slightly giddy with how well the first attempt went, I dove in with the next one and repeated the same process. Now, before I go on, I'd like you to visit these YouTubers and show them some love by subscribing to their channels. We need all the help we can get now. YouTube have changed their policy and it's making us smaller channels harder to survive. I'm going to start off with this paint from Vallejo, which is a light mud, and I'm going to gently, oh dear, that doesn't sound right. How do I describe this? I'm not going to go in heavy-handed with the airbrush, and I'm just going to lightly spray it so I've got some of the black primer showing through. That sounds a lot better. So once that had dried, I then went in with a black to do all the framework, a little dark brown to caress the tank tracks. Because I'd squirted out too much paint, I then went around certain little areas on the model with the dark brown just to highlight some little pieces. To bring out more detail, I used silver, and I even attempted to get each and every single little rivet that was on these panels. I tried, but I think I failed on trying to highlight the pew-pews with some red to give it the lighting effect of the blast from the laser cannons. I ripped a little bit of sponge from the kitchen, don't tell the other half, and tried to do some chipping around the tank. Then after all that, it was time to see if the resin blast doohickeys actually fit the tank. So put some more resin onto the model, stuck the blast radius thingamajig onto the model, and then hit it with the blue light. And it actually worked. I was so impressed. So now was time for some transfers, and then it'll be on to the glamour shots. So all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support. Please keep liking, subscribing, all that YouTubery stuff. It really helps the channel get noticed in the YouTuber algorithm. And when we're all talking about this YouTuber algorithm, we really do mean we're up against the wall now with all the current changes. It's just making it harder and harder for us to continue. It's also made me realise why other channels have Patreon. I don't, but I do have a members page where for a couple of euros a month you'll get updates and exclusive builds only for members. I also know it's not for everyone, as who wants to pay some random English guy €2 a month to make videos? But all that goes straight back into the channel so I can continue making these silly builds. So like I say, if you can, you can. If you can't, I don't mind, as long as you just keep liking, hyping and leaving comments on the channel, because all that interaction helps with the algorithm and getting my videos out there. That's my little rant over with. Try and check out the other channels that I recommended on this video. Show them some love as well by subscribing to their channels. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your support. Keep scratching that build, everybody.